Can't wait around for you anymore. I'm clicking go live. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to the live stream that John shouldn't probably be doing.
Uh-oh.
I didn't mean to say that as if to say, like, I'm going to do something bad. I don't mean that. I'm just in a lot of pain and probably shouldn't be streaming tonight. I'm afraid that it's going to be reflected in the way I behave myself tonight. I hope that's not the case, but when you're elderly like me, you find that sometimes you wake up with injuries.
Yes.
And that happened to me. Thank you, Kim and Carl. Carl Selick? I hope I'm saying that right. Selick? Hey, I gave it a shot. I hope I said it right. It's the weirdest thing because yeah, you wake up and you're hurt. You're damaged from I don't remember sleeping rough, but I woke up yesterday morning with what feels to me like a strained or pulled abdominal muscle. You didn't know this about me. You don't even know this about me because you've never seen them. I've got a six-pack abs. I've got them. It's behind approximately that much fat, but it's there. And I apparently pulled one of those. I don't know how. Wasn't not involved in any funny business or anything like that. But that's what happened. And so I've been walking around in pain for 2 days now. And it does seem to be a little bit better today. But you do not realize how much you use those muscles until you have pain in those muscles. It sucks. It's terrible. Yeah. So anyway, I hope that doesn't affect my performance tonight, if you will.
Me either.
Well, anyway, I told you I shouldn't be doing this tonight, but you know what? This has happened before. And then we end up having like the best stream ever. And I'm like, oh, that's so great. I'm glad we did it. So hopefully that is hopefully that's what happens tonight. We'll see. But it's all going to be, excuse me, can't cough right now. Coughing is bad. Can't cough and can't sneeze. And I actually think sneezing is what caused this problem. That's when you know you're getting old, when you sneeze and you hurt yourself. I was sneezing like a madman a couple of days ago.
Oh,
and I think that's what did it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know what I was saying before that. Oh, tonight is going to be all about whatever you want to talk about. As I put in the title, no drama. We don't have any drama to talk about tonight. I would if we had it to talk about, but there isn't any.
Oh, I can find some.
I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to find.
We'll just keep it.
Yeah.
To ourselves.
So we're going to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about tonight. And there it is right there to start off. JL asked if we have any ropefish experience. 0.
Yeah. Never had one. Wait, you know what?
We've never had those.
We've never had them, but I remember, what was Haley from?
Yep.
What was her channel? Haley.
Oddball Aquatics.
Oddball Aquatics.
Yep.
She used to have ropefish, and she did a bunch of videos about ropefish. So if you want some information, I'd go to Oddball Aquatics. I don't think she does videos anymore. It's been quite a while, but she should still have her page up and videos, old videos.
I feel like she still works in the industry, Haley, I think.
Yeah, because she had a baby a few years ago, and I don't know what happened to Haley. I haven't heard from her forever.
Yeah, it's been a while. But then again, nobody talks to us anymore, so.
I don't think that's what it's about. I really think that she's just not into YouTube like that anymore.
Well, that would make sense. Kim and Carl said 3D printing. Sure, we can talk about that.
Lord.
I don't want to get in trouble for that. But this...
Something stinks in here, and I think it's a can of cat food that maybe didn't get thrown away. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's one person in this room that I can guarantee was not responsible for that. And I don't know which one it is, but he's raising his hand right now. This Sunday's video, Kim and Carl, and you said I pronounced it right on the second try. I don't remember what my second try was. So I'm just going to keep calling you Kim and Carl. This Sunday's video is another fish print and painting video. And I got to tell you, I am excited about it.
You did a really good job.
Well, I know that. The models look amazing. Thank you. That was very sweet of you. But the video is great too. You haven't seen the video yet. It's great. I'm really happy with it. It is one where I do spend some time talking about a 3D printer because it was sent to me as a sponsored project. So I, fulfilled my obligation for that and did not mind doing it at all because I love the printer. It's fantastic. Both of the printers that I've been sent are just incredible. And I'm not saying that because they were sent to me. I'm saying it because I honestly believe it. It is an Anycubic Photon P1. If anybody is interested in knowing what the machine is, that's what I'm going to be talking about this Sunday. And but that's about this much of the video that's this long. So it is a small fraction of the video where I address that because, they asked me to, and I was happy to do it. The rest is, it's an amazing project. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it's a really cool project. I do something different with this one that I've not done in a fish project yet. I've done it on another 3D printing project, and it worked so well that it made me want to do it on this one. And I talk about all that in the video. So it's a really cool video. I'm really proud of it. And I hope everybody likes it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm not telling you what the fish is yet because I got to have some kind of a reason for you to tune into the video to know what fish it is.
Yeah.
But it is a fish that is unanimously loved by everybody that's ever had a fish. Yeah. And even people that don't have fish. Everybody loves these fish.
I'm surprised you haven't started a 3D YouTube channel yet.
Oh. Well, who said that? Who said that? You're in trouble.
Jur.
You're in big, big trouble.
Jur. That's
Jur? Oh, Jur.
Jur. Ooh, there's a bug.
All right, so here's the deal, Jur.
Jur. He probably never will.
Ha! I swore I never would. I said I was not going to do that. I changed my mind. I changed my mind.
You'll just have to find it. All right,
no,
let's move along.
you don't have to find it. I'll tell you exactly where it is. Why do you do this to me? What did I do now?
I didn't know you were going to.
No. If you are a subscriber to Kicking Butts,
Oh, yeah.
you're already a subscriber to this channel. I have renamed Kicking Butts and redid the, not Money Pit. Yeah. I mean, I could have done it on Money Pit, but I decided to do it with Kicking Butts because it was just sitting there. That channel was just sitting there. I was never going to upload anything to it because we know. I mean, it was a vaping channel and vaping is gone. So it was an abandoned channel that I was never going to do anything with. And the Money Pit, I still fully intend on putting videos on that whenever we have the money to do renovations on our house. I'm not going to put up videos of me changing light bulbs and, plunging toilets because that's what I do all the time. And I don't think anybody would be entertained by that. But I decided to rebrand the Kicking Butts channel, and that's what I'm going to use. The channel is now called I Like to Paint Dolls.
Yep.
So if you're a subscriber to Kicking Butts already, guess what? You're already in the club. If you're not, all you got to do is type in I like to paint dolls. and you'll see the avatar is a Christopher Reeve model that I did, Superman, and he's in his Superman outfit, and that's the one. I don't know of any other channels that are named I Like to Paint Dolls, so it shouldn't be hard to find.
It's so funny that you named it that.
I mean, it is funny, and that's why I did it. Because the whole point to that channel is to have fun. And that's why I was saying I was not going to do it. I was adamant against doing it. But then I realized, oh, wait a minute, I could have some fun with this.
Like no filter and all that. And
yeah.
He's just going to let it all go, you guys.
If my wife keeps rolling her eyes every time I bring it up, I don't know if I'll have fun with it, but, we'll have to see. But
I'm just being silly. I know you're going to have a good time with it, so, because you really enjoy your printing and painting.
I do. It's fun. The very first video that I will be uploading on that channel is a model of Ozzy Osbourne. And I'm going to end that video by saying, eat your heart out, Whips World. Because I'm only doing one of the models of John Michael Osborne. I'm not doing one for anybody else. And when you see it, you'll know why, because it's a beast. It's a monster. So anyway, if you're interested in that kind of thing, I Like to Paint Dolls. That's the channel. If you're not, that's cool. I'm not mad at you. I realize there is a very, very, very small audience of people out there looking for that kind of content. It ain't like cats.
What? That channel has more than my cat channel does.
Well, I mean, I cheated a little bit, but still. River Life is in the chat, and I'd like to say something.
Hey, Rack.
I'd like to say something to Rack, which the exact opposite will end up happening, but it's okay. Rack, you're my friend. You've been a friend of mine for a while, and I'm going to ask you for a favor. Please, do not watch Sunday's video until like Thursday. Only Rack. Everybody else, perfectly fine to watch Sunday's video. Just not Rack Cross. And you'll understand why eventually. That's all I'm going to say. Just don't watch Sunday's video. That's all.
Oh, guess who's in the chat?
Jennifer Anderson.
Jennifer Anderson. How are you? We been thinking about you a lot, and hope things are getting better. I don't know how that gets better, but I do hope things are much better than they were a few weeks ago. So definitely been thinking about you. Whips World has been asking about you, and I was trying to find your Instagram because we had connected on there before, and anyways, Whips World has wanted to talk to you, so just so you know that.
I mean, there's only a few things that could happen that would be worse than what has happened to you recently. And so you've got our thoughts, and very sorry for what happened, Jennifer. That's horrible.
There has been a couple people that wanted to know if you had a GoFundMe. So if you do, you can email us, let us know, and we can share that.
Or let us know here.
Figure it out.
Let us know during the stream. We'll share it during the stream.
Definitely.
Mods are able to share it during the stream, but normal people that are not mods can't share links because, I mean, it would be a spam fest if we could. So there you go. How's the new room coming along? Well, it's the fish room. Are we asking about that? It is, well, it's about three-quarters, well, not even three-quarters of the way done, maybe two-thirds of the way done. But it's coming. It's functional. We have fish in it. We're selling fish. We're selling the heck out of some fish. And it's been an absolute blast. But the fish room is not complete yet. We've still got some more tanks to add, but, it is what it is. We had a budget for the fish room, and we ran out of that budget pretty quickly because of all the problems that I ended up having. And so when we get the money, we will finish it. But it is functional now. It's functioning great. We are I have it on the water changing schedule, and it's awesome. I mean, it's working out really well. And we have, in fact, made an adjustment that I talked about last week, and I said it was not official yet, but it is official now. We are using exclusively FedEx for priority overnight shipping. And this week has been the first week that we've done that, and it's worked beautifully. As far as we know. I mean, I haven't heard from anybody that it hasn't worked beautifully. So very excited about that because we were going to be filing for bankruptcy very fast if we continued shipping with UPS. There's a lot of people that do what we do, and they use UPS. I wish I got their rates. That's all I know, because they rake us over the coals real bad, and I don't like it. FedEx takes a little better care of us, and FedEx actually acts like they want our business, which is amazing.
And they're so nice. I was surprised because I thought it was going to be the same kind of experience as when I get my PetSmart auto ship orders.
Oh, no.
And it's not anything like that. So
someone asked, do we stream from two different fish rooms? No. Here's my hand on Lisa's camera.
yeah.
No, we're sitting directly across the table from each other. I get to look at her beautiful face while she rolls her eyes.
I don't roll my eyes.
You do all the time.
Never.
It's so hurtful.
Oh, Al Cope said, share the kitten short from Roots and Whiskers. Dang cute.
You want me to do that now, or you want to wait for later?
We can wait till later.
Yeah, I mean,
it's really cute. It's so cute.
Oh man, I clicked on the wrong thing. Nothing weird. Don't be like that. I lost my other chat. Here we go.
Welcome to Fry Christopher Scott. Thank you for becoming a member.
Everybody's Fry. We don't have any other levels to it.
He has a number 2. Does that mean with
2 months? That means he re-upped during the stream, or he originally became a member during the stream and re-upped during the stream. So, thank you for re-upping.
Joe Provenzano said, "At what point am I no longer a Fry?"
Everybody's a Fry.
That is so funny that he said that.
See, what had happened was,
tell the story.
When we originally started channel memberships, we had the tiers, which I think the tiers are great. I don't have any problem with that. It's not like I say it's a bad thing, but it was not for me. I mean, and because I didn't have the bandwidth, nor did I have the ability to give higher tier members extra things.
Yeah.
And so I felt bad about that. And so we had Fry, Juvie, and adults. The adults was it adults? I feel like I called it adults.
I don't remember.
The top tier was, I think, the adult tier. And when I removed the others, they wouldn't let me just go back to normal, to where everybody is $5. Everybody's at the same level. The only way they would let me do that without starting all over again was to just remove the other tiers, which left Fry. So everybody's Fry. You're never going to be anything but a Fry, Joe, unless we introduce tiers again, which we're not going to do.
That's like on Roots and Whiskers. I have 2 tiers, but I feel like people understand because this is it's a cat channel and it's about helping cats. So I'm giving people the option to be a member and support the channel that way, or if they want to do more, then they can do the other tier. So it's like I have the litter box, so when you join it's welcome to the litter box, but if you want the next tier, that's called the Cat's Meow. So I upped it to 25, But I don't expect people to do that. I just did it in case it's like, Keanu Reeves wants to be a member, or somebody that just likes to do stuff like that for animals all the time. It's never to be expected, though. But it's there. And Joe Provenzano gifted 10 KG Tropicals memberships. Thank you so much, Joe.
Joe. Thank you, Joe.
He's awesome. So I see your card is working again.
Oh, all right. Woohoo.
Oh.
That was terrible. I was just being silly. Don't take that seriously.
And the people that received those memberships was Sweet Polly Ed CCTF, D Pexotics, Thomas, D Doctors Edwards, I think, Bankate, Scott McLeod, Cody Turner, Sean Hake, and Risa. So there. My eyes aren't that good.
How many of the golden barbs do we have left? I want more. They're so active and cute. I love them. All 12 are happy and thriving.
I'm glad you like those, Leslie, because did you get the video that I sent you on Instagram? Because I wanted to make sure you saw that they weren't solid gold, that they were the Calico Koi ones, and they really are super active. I think I updated the website today for more, so I don't think anyone's bought them yet.
So there's your answer. Get them while they're hot.
But they really are super active, and they stay right in the front of the tank. When I go up to the tank, they're right there like, feed me, feed me.
You want to know, y'all, I'm going to be transparent with you here. Probably the most frustrating thing that we've had when it comes to selling fish, aside from the time UPS completely screwed us, but that's all worked out and it's all good to go now. I'm going to tell you what the most frustrating thing is. This frustrating thing has me mad at y'all. I'm mad, I'm angry, and I'm going to tell you. No one, not one person has purchased the green tiger barbs yet. Jade tiger barbs, whatever you want to call them. And that makes me angry. How dare you not buy those fish? We have them because of me, because I said we have to have those because they're the best. And yet nobody's bought them. At least I don't think. You pull all the fish. I bag them up. I don't recall there being... Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't feel like anybody's bought those yet. And it makes me mad. Because they're just so daggone cool. And when you talked about active fish, it reminded me of that.
Yeah, they really are. I think you should just stick them in a tank. Maybe.
They're in a tank now.
No, like in the office tank or something.
Oh, all of them? We got like 60 of them in there.
I got something on my nose and it just keeps itching.
And I'm glad she brought that up because you're going to probably see me doing this a lot during the stream
so
tonight.
You don't sneeze and hurt yourself?
And that's so that I don't sneeze. Because... my six-pack abs are in pain right now, and sneezing would be the worst thing. So, yeah, there you go. Is Jennifer the one that had the fire? Yes, she is. And there is an email that just came through from her, and I don't know. I haven't opened the email on this computer in a while, so it's going to take a minute to update. It does appear that there is a GoFundMe. There is, indeed.
Yay. Okay.
Whoops.
You want me to try to figure it out?
I got it here.
Oh, okay.
I don't normally blindly post GoFundMes because we know how that can go. But this one I absolutely will. I can't get a shorter link, because we know Jen and, we've met her in person and all of that. So here we go. So I am happy to share this in the chat with y'all right there.
Good.
So there we go. If anyone is interested in helping them out, they lost their entire everything in their house. And unlike so many people on GoFundMe that abuse it and use it for things that it's not supposed to be used for, what they're looking for is wildly low compared to what other people do. So, yeah, there you go. Hopefully the community can come together and help them out, because what could be worse? I mean, there's only a couple things that could be worse than that. So hope that helps, Jen.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Let me close this because it's getting on my nerves. And Leslie Perry is being a rascal.
Oh, I think she wants one of my kittens too.
Well, in that case, we could put those in the box with the green tiger barbs.
Yeah.
She's having the nerve to ask how many can she put in 125.
Oh, how many kittens?
No.
Well, empty, 125.
Let me tell you something, Leslie Perry. Let me tell you, anybody that's watching this.
You didn't read the poll I did this week.
If you have a 125-gallon tank, you can buy all of our green tiger barbs and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All of them. Put them all in bags. We'll ship them all out to you and you will not have a problem. I mean, tiger barbs have a reputation, so there's that. But, you know.
I did a poll this week, and it was a how many poll. And I think people had fun with it. It was like all wrong answers. It was just like made out to be a joke, I guess. Like nobody took it serious. And it was funny because Jerry Goebel put a comment saying, how many poll or something like that.
It's me that's driven crazy by the how many questions, not her. But at least I think, I don't know. I don't know if they drive you crazy. And I don't know why it is. It's an impossible question to answer in most circumstances because you don't know circumstances. So it's different when it's how many tiger barbs can I fit in 125 gallon? That's different. Because for one, it's Leslie Perry. And for two, you know, that's easy. But it's when people are like, how many of this can I put in a 10 gallon that already has this and this and this and this? And it's like, I don't know. I can't answer that. You can't answer it without knowing all the details. And ain't nobody got time to ask all the details. So that's why it's an impossible question to answer. And that's why it drives me crazy. And I usually refuse to answer that. But
okay.
Sometimes I can make exceptions. Oh my goodness, we've missed some activity here. Dragon Dad 7733 with the $10 super chat and nothing else attached to it. Just here's money. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you for that. Appreciate it very much.
You're so sweet.
Whisworld donated 5 channel memberships.
Well, thank you, Whip.
Trying to butter me up to get one of those John Michael models, but I'm not doing it. And you think I'm playing reverse psychology here, Whip. I'm not. It's a monster. Watch that video when it comes out in a couple of weeks, probably, and you'll know why. It is a beast, and it's not as big of a beast as the Karate Kid one I just did, but it's a big one, and it's not one that I'm going to want to do multiples of.
Wait, are you talking about Ozzy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chair. So the model is Ozzy sitting in the Ozzy chair, the one that he was inducted in the Hall of Fame in, the one that he did his last performance in, that big chair with the bat wings and all of that, giant black leather chair. And one of our grandkids could sit in that thing. It's so damn big. It's a beast of a chair.
I love his glasses.
And he's got glasses, yeah.
They're so cool.
So, yeah, I'm only doing one of those, and it's for me. Sorry. But you can look at it in the background all you want. In the background of my videos, whenever I do videos on that channel, which my videos on that channel really aren't going to show me at all. I'm not going to try to hide my identity, but it's like, it's not me that I'm showing in the videos. It's the models. And that sounded weird if you're somebody that just signed on to the live stream. John's going to be making videos with models. No, first of all, I'm already married to a model. I don't need to do that. No. I'm talking about 1/6 scale figure models, toys, dolls. Leslie Perry gifted 10 memberships. Oh, she was like, Leslie. I'll one up Whips World there. 5 up one Whips World. Thank you so much for that, Leslie. And it didn't stop there. Sean Payan gifted a membership. Den of Zen came. I'm sorry. Don't worry. I have a few more rounds of fish purchases. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure the largest order of fish we've had so far came from him.
The one that I had to bag up, yeah. The largest one I've ever bagged up to box out.
You didn't bag. What are you talking about?
I bagged the fish. I catch.
You put them in the bags. Yeah.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. Hey, listen, I'm not going to be somebody that doesn't give you credit where you deserve it. She runs around and puts the fish in the bags. I put the water in the bags. Then she takes the bags out and gets the fish.
I catch the fish.
And then I bag them up. And her and I both know the bagging up part is the suck part.
It is the suck part.
She gets the better part of the deal, but I'm happy to do that because I get into a little rhythm and I just do my thing and it works out.
I get my steps.
We have 3 different size boxes that we use to ship fish in. They're all insulated coolers, which are fantastic. Best out there as far as I'm concerned. And Dennis McKelvey's order is the only one we actually had to do in one of the big boxes, the biggest boxes. They're actually not the biggest because we've saved some boxes that we've received imports in that are massive. They're like a suitcase. I don't know why we saved them. Maybe someday.
Never know.
Maybe someday we have to use them. But that's the only one so far that we had to go up to that big box. And I think, we can fit like 100 fish in that box. It's a lot. And that's not all in one bag. That would be insane. But you fit a lot of fish in that box. So that's Dennis, if you have more rounds, I'm a little nervous, but we'll get them to you. Sean Payan with the $5 super chat because he thought that donating a membership wasn't enough. My cat moved her babies into one of my empty tanks. I know, LOL, no, I have new catfish. That's funny.
That's cute. Aw. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm going to have to figure something out with Penelope's kittens soon because they're not, getting out of the box she has them in and everything yet. But they're going to be 2 weeks old Sunday. And
I got to hold one yesterday.
I know, I let you. But I know it's just a matter of time before they start getting out and running around. And probably another week, they're going to just start getting out and walking around. And I just worry when they get to be a few more weeks. Going to have to figure something out.
Oh, they got to get out of that room.
Yeah, because there's too many tanks in there with no lids. And I don't want to have a drowned kitten.
I'm going to demand that they go somewhere else within the next week or so.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not somebody that can throw out demands to this woman, but when it comes to cats, I can because
no.
Because she's like, yeah, that's true. We got.
Oh, I know. Or I'll have to get another portable kitty playpen. Jeez.
Yeah, they are all occupied right now, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
You could put them in with her in the big one that's already in there.
Oh, the kennel, yeah.
For a few days at least. And then they'll get a little, probably.
You like the kittens. It's so cute.
Well, duh. Of course I do.
Yeah.
My husband was thrilled about the styrofoam box. Perfect to fit his ice cream in. We live far from town. Never get ice cream home, still frozen.
Oh, that's so awesome.
That's perfect.
They are nice styrofoam coolers. They really are.
They are. And they seal up really good. And I tape them too. I probably don't need to right now. In the wintertime, it would be more useful to do that. But it's just habit for me. I just do that. But yeah, they are great. And I don't have an issue with the boxes that people use where it's several pieces of foam that go together to insulate the box. We use those for years. They work great. I have no conflict whatsoever with those. I just like these better. I mean, just, you want me to lie to you? I like these better because they're sealed off. I talked about it in the video. They're sealed off. If there is a leak, which is rare, but if it happens, everything stays contained in that box. You don't end up getting handed a pile of slop by FedEx.
Very, very true.
And let me tell you something. FedEx ain't going to transport too many sloppy boxes before they're going to start complaining and possibly not even let us ship fish anymore. So we got to make sure we're doing it right. And the UPS would do the same thing. It's not just a FedEx thing. So, you know, it's just one less thing to worry about, putting it in those boxes like that. So,
yeah, very true.
So many, not in the fish community, but so many, Amazon, PetSmart, we get boxes from them and they're just trashed. Like, they take something this big and put it in a box this big with nothing to fill the box in. So it's just getting crushed, and what a disaster. Like, obviously, you know, shippers don't particularly care about the packages that they're handling. So to protect the fish and prevent catastrophic failures, we use those boxes. They cost a little bit more money, but I think it's worth it. So
yep, I agree.
Put it on the Amazon wish list. What?
Oh, he's probably talking about the portable.
Oh,
you know what, everybody? You know how we always talk about how much we really like Aquariums Unlimited? It's like our favorite fish store and everything. Well, Mark has said that I can do a meet and greet with the kittens at his store. And I thought that was really sweet. So he's a big supporter of like the cats and everything. So if you live in Virginia Beach and you want to buy fish from him, you should. Or reptiles. Definitely.
For some reason, I was reading the beginning of your situation or the beginning of your statement wrong. And I was like, is she about to say something bad about Mark? Like, how could she possibly?
No, I'm just saying, like, they have a really nice store and they're very, they're supportive of the community and everything. And I just think it's really nice to say that I could do that for the kitties. So I don't know if it's going to work. I'm definitely not going to go up there and be like, here's a kitten, anybody can have a kitten. It's nothing like that. I actually do want to print off something and have like an adoption thing to where, people have to meet a criteria. I'm not just giving kittens away. There will be an adoption fee. I'm not going to go crazy, but I need to make sure people are taking it serious and not just like, oh, I'm going to take a kitten home to feed my snake. I will not do that. People do that, John.
Does that happen?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why they say you should never put kittens for free to good home on Facebook and stuff. Because they get used as bait. They get used, dog fighting. Just people are cruel to animals. I will not do that. Like, I've always been very cautious of who adopts my cats. And that's why I still talk to them. And I get all the kitty updates and stuff, and I like that. So.
Well, now I'm depressed. Can we talk about He-Man coming out in a couple of weeks or something?
Sure.
This conversation just went dark. No, if I knew something like that was going on, that could force me to do bad things.
Me too.
So yeah, if you need to charge money to avoid that kind of thing, charge money.
Yeah, I'm not trying to sell cats. Come on, you can get a cat anywhere, really, but just to make sure someone's going to take it seriously, gonna make sure they have their vaccinations and everything, and they're gonna get vetted. So it's not like it's gonna be money out of my pocket more than out of their pocket. You know how it goes.
Don't I? Gary Stokes donated 5 channel memberships. That's like 20 memberships tonight, y'all. Y'all are out of control. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's very nice of you. I entertained the idea of having my 3D printing and painting videos just be for channel members. Like, forget starting another channel and all that kind of stuff. But I was like, yeah, you know, channel members aren't interested in that. And if they are, they can just go watch the other channel. So I don't want to do that to the channel members unless it was always printing and painting fish, which I am not saying this to like blow smoke or anything like that, but doing the fish and painting the fish is so much daggone fun because it's just kind of like casual. Whereas when I go to paint Ozzy Osbourne's face, that's going to be tough because it's John Michael Osborne. It has to be perfect. It's, you know, his eyes and all like that. That's stressful. It's not stressful, but it's, you know, it's a lot of pressure. Whereas a fish, it's just easy. It's just slop paint on it and it looks great and it's fun. So I really enjoy doing that. And if I could do that every week, in a heartbeat, I would do it. But I'm just afraid nobody would watch those videos because, well, nobody's really watched the ones so far. So, you know, there you go.
Oh,
when does the printing cat statues start? I'm printing a dog as we speak.
Oh, yeah. Roxy.
Well, if she's watching now,
She's not
spoiler
watching.
alert.
There's no way she's watching. She's driving to Virginia because she's going to be in the Marine Corps Marathon with David this weekend.
Okay, perfect. I am printing a beagle. It is not an actual like model of my dog, but our dog, but it's a beagle that looks a lot like her. It is on the printer as we speak, and it is going to be for our middle child for her, second youngest.
She's the youngest girl.
Yep. That's going to be for her birthday in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So,
and he's going to paint it so that the coloring is like Roxy. So.
And the markings and the pattern and all of that.
Yeah,
Yep.
Roxy.
I'm going to do as good as I can, making it look as much like Roxy as I can. But anyway, I'll just tell y'all because who cares? This Sunday's video, I print and paint koi, and they were so much fun to do.
They're nice.
And the Oscar was a lot of fun. The arowanas were a lot of fun. I have plans for more down the road, and it's fun. I just enjoy it, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
There's a cat one though that will be done soon, but it's not just a cat.
Oh yeah. That shows up in Sunday's video too, very briefly. And it, well, it may come across as inappropriate, but it's not. I promise it's not. And I'll do a video about that one on the
I think
I Like
it's
to Paint
adorable.
Dolls channel. It is adorable. It's daggone adorable. And I've wanted to do it for like 6 months now. No, I haven't even been doing this 6 months, 5 months now.
Yeah.
So I was happy to do it. I don't see any videos on the iPad, but well, it's because there aren't any yet. I had like 75 videos on that channel, but there was no reason for them to be there. They were all vaping. Vaping is gone. It's not gone, but it's not what it used to be. I haven't created a video for that channel in 10 years. So I deleted every single video that was on that channel because there's just no reason for them to be there. So if you go there now, you will find nothing on that channel except for the banner. Like, that's it. And but the Aussie video will come up soon.
Ooh, okay. This reminds me of what you showed me earlier. Carol said, John, you should do a Godzilla 3D. Remember the one I told you the story about? Yeah.
Well, I may just have to.
Yeah.
Because she has a personal story when it comes to Godzilla. But one of the Patreons that I follow offered a special deal to their patrons, which is pick any 3 movie models, and it's $20 for the 3 files. And one of them is Godzilla versus King Kong. And so maybe I'll have to do that.
I took my son when he was 3 years old to see that at the movie theaters. The first time he had ever gone to the movie theater, and it was just, mom and son time. And that was very hard back then. It was just really hard to do stuff like that back then. So it's just special to me. I mean, that was 28 years ago.
And today was the first time I've ever heard that story.
Yeah.
So
he wouldn't remember it. He doesn't remember me taking him to see that movie, but it was a special moment for me. So
Whips World with the $10 super chat. Aussie or bust. Come on, John. I'm worth it. Greedy much? Geez. I mean, the Smaug wasn't enough for you, huh? It has to be more. He says, give me more. No, I'm messing with you. I do have another one planned for you, Whip. You know this. It's just, it's a ways down the list of things that, I mean, some of them I do have deadlines for because they're for birthdays and stuff like that. But it's going to get done. I already sent you the screenshots of the file and all of that. So it's going to get done. That one I'll be happy to do. But I'm telling you, that Aussie one is a monster. And when you see it, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, I get it. I mean, it's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's my favorite thing to do. It's not like I'm complaining about it, but it would be so much to do 2 of them. It really would. I'm not trying to be weird. It's just, it would be hard, very, very difficult to do. Plus, how many people have models in their homes done by me? There's like 4, and you're one of them. So knock it off.
Joe, Whip,
Joey.
Joey, the one guy, I forgot his name, but he won the Arowana.
David has 2.
My David.
Your David.
David.
Skylar has 2. Jordan has 1. All right, so there's more than that.
Minnie Mouse. Yeah, that Minnie Mouse was really nice.
How many people that are not family? Not many. Maybe it's 4.
Okay.
Whips World, Joey, Joe, and the guy that won that fish.
I wish we could remember his name so we didn't just call him the guy that won that fish. I feel horrible.
Yeah, I do too. He lives in North Carolina too.
I know. He's our neighbor.
Shame on me.
Oh. Kitty Kit Cat Love became a member. I love that name. I love it. Kitty Kit Cat Love. That is amazing. Perfect. And then Dennis gifted 10 more Katie Tropicals memberships. Thank you, Dennis. You've done enough. You can stop now. You're awesome. We appreciate you. And the people that won that were gifted that was, I'm going to just say Chicago. Chris Mayelo, Big Deeb, Justin, Sakara, ABC Aquatic Bio, okay. Matthew Wright, Nicopol, and Busy Regular. That's an interesting name. And then you already said, thank you to Whip.
Did you like the animated He-Man series on Netflix? I have not seen that.
Oh.
Especially if you're talking about the Kevin Smith one, I heard so many bad things about that. I don't want to watch a Tila cartoon. If I'm going to watch a Masters of the Universe cartoon, I would want to see Adam Prince of Eternia. I want to see He-Man. I don't want to see Tila. So I'm not a Tila hater, but it seems to me like that was what I heard about that show. So maybe it's great. I don't know, but I haven't watched that. Unless there's another He-Man one on Netflix.
I watched.
Haven't seen that.
It was probably like a year ago. I got into like that nostalgia thing, and I watched them He-Man cartoons from back in the day. I was like, this is so cool.
That was the best.
I loved He-Man and She-Ra and Jim and G.I. Joe. They were all my favorite. Sherry said, Lisa, I remember my first in-theater movie, Jungle Book. I was very young, 4, 6 years old. Wow, I like that movie. That was a cool movie. Jungle
Which one?
Book.
Oh.
Jungle Book. Gosh.
This is for chat. All your show is all chat. I liked to listen to your show when your show talked about fish, but all you do anymore is chat about anything besides fish. I stopped listening to you.
Oh, okay.
When? Because you're listening now, so that's kind of weird.
Turtle Rouge.
I was very clear in the beginning of this stream. The stream is up to y'all. Well, we're going to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Somebody asks me about a He-Man series on Netflix. It's what I'm going to talk about. So if you don't like it, goodbye. Good day to you.
Yes.
You're not welcome here anymore.
See you. Bye. Get out.
We're going to talk about what anybody wants to talk about. I was going to read this comment here, which, here it is. I received my Blue Emperor Tetra yesterday. They arrived in great shape and were zipping around, enjoying the tank. They'd always been there. They took food immediately. Thank you. That is exactly what we like to hear.
Me too. Yes.
And if I'm being honest with you, with those fish, it does not surprise me.
They've been so active.
Since the second we put them in that tank, they've been a fish retailer's dream. Them, the CPDs, the green tiger barbs, even though nobody's bought them, the Odessa barbs,
Oh yeah.
the blue Acaras, electric blue Acaras,
Congo Tetras, the
Costes.
Costes. Oh my gosh.
So many.
I just love feeding them all because they're just like.
It's a swarm.
If fish don't eat like that, then you need to be worried. It's either going to be maybe stress or there could be problems. I mean, I will make sure nothing like that goes up on the website for sale if there's a problem. If the fish aren't eating, they don't go up on the website. Because I want to figure out why they don't want to eat.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. What's your favorite fish you've had imported so far? Oh, the Costes for me.
Well, I liked the Costes before then because I have them in my tank. I would say I like the Kubatais. Mm-hmm. They're cute. And the Daisy Rice fish. I'm just surprised people don't want them because they're so pretty.
That's another one that it surprises me that they haven't
really
flown out the door.
They're super pretty. Jerry Goebel asked, when are more fish coming out of quarantine? There should be a few coming on the site this weekend, probably, and then a few more the end of next week. So,
can we stop calling them Costes and call them Mullins? I will do no such thing.
No, because I had them first, Joe.
Listen, I've known Joey for a long time, and I adore that man. Him and his wife are wonderful people. Joey's head probably could barely fit through the doors of this fish room. I don't need to make it even bigger than it already is. So I will not call those fish Mullins. But they, and yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's a fact. Lisa had them before he did. And I don't care what he says. So if anything, we should call them Lisas. Lisa Hudson fish.
I wouldn't call them that. I'm just being silly. I am really excited though that my the blue lace guppies, they've been breeding a lot, and I've got a ton of fry, and I'm super excited because I don't want to sell them. I don't want to sell the adults until I have a lot of fry and start my own, my own line of them. Just because I don't know, something about guppies. I think they're just much better when they're hobbyist bred. I think they're hardier. That's my opinion, but yeah.
I'm finally setting up my first 100-gallon tank. It's funny. It's been fish question after that jerk said what he said. I'm fine. And that's not planned. Finally setting up my first 100-gallon tank. I'm moving my stock from my 75 to the 165. 100-gallon plus. Okay, I was going to say, never mind. And was wondering what you'd recommend for tank mates. I have 5 silver dollars, 5 black skirt tetras, and a common pleco. Black skirts are a little bit bigger, but you need something fast. I've got it. And it's going to sound like I'm being a salesman.
Roseline sharks? I knew it because I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, Denison barbs, roseline sharks. Call them whatever you want to call them. I call them Denison barbs because for some reason I feel like Denison just sounds cooler. Fast.
Because it sounds like Den of Zen.
That's what it is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're fast. They get to be a good size. Silver dollars are they're bruisers. I mean, they're not necessarily going to kill all of the fish in your tank, but they're so active and so crazy and wild that they can drive everything else crazy. So what you do is you put other fish in there that are also crazy and bigger and wild. And Denison barbs, yes, they are a little more expensive than tetras and things like that, just because they're more rare. But yeah, that's the answer right there. As far as fish that we have, that's what I would recommend.
Yeah.
Or the lemon Oscars that you just put up today.
Oh, the lemon Oscars are so cute. They're like...
I don't know that I would normally recommend them to be in with black skirt tetras,
oh,
but
no, but I'm just talking
if they're
about
full grown.
I'm talking about them in general, not for a particular person, but yeah, they're really nice. Like some have more of like the tiger print, and then there are some that are just the solid yellow like that, but they're all yellow, all of them, but they're just so pretty. Like, look at mine. He's so gorgeous. Yeah.
It's this one here.
Yeah.
He's fun.
He's gotten big too.
He's the biggest one in the tank.
Yeah.
There's another one no, he's bigger. Yeah, he's the biggest one in there.
He's the biggest one. He grew faster. The lemon Oscars have grown faster than the ruby reds, but yeah, those lemon Oscars are crazy.
Are you going to sell platies? Yep. No, you didn't. You don't have any platies in quarantine right now, do you?
Swordtails, not platies.
That's right.
They just like the female swordtails remind me so much of platies.
The reason why I ask her, she has basically kind of taken responsibility for being the one that orders the fish, and she's kind of taken that whole thing over, which I ain't gonna complain about.
Feed the fish, take care of the fish.
I have to ask her.
Yeah. Yep. But there are some really cool ones that will be put up. Them right there.
What?
The ones in that tank that I have, that I already had for us.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I always get the names out of order. Like, I have to remember, but it's Cherry Mato Grosso Moto or Mato. It's either Mato or Moto or Grosso or Grosso. So, but anyways, they're super, super red and they're just gorgeous. So, yeah, they'll be coming up on the site too.
Did you see Joey's latest video on the big giant gourami? I did not. And there's no reason for that. I've been working on our video for Sunday for 2 days straight. It's done now. But videos for me are either like I can get them edited in 10 minutes and it's simple, or they're like what I did for this Sunday's video and they take forever. So I've been completely consumed with that for the last 2 days and have not seen really anything on YouTube. So, and I also, I never go to my subscription feed on YouTube, because I just don't have to, because YouTube's algorithm is so good. This is why I don't get caught up with subscribers anymore. We are not getting as many subscribers as we used to, and it would be very easy to be like hurt by that, but I'm not, because subscribers really aren't even necessary anymore on YouTube, because YouTube's algorithm is so good. It just feeds you what it thinks you want. And all they feed me now is 3D printing stuff, because that's what I watch the most of. So I don't get to see Joey's videos unless he texts me or something, or, you know, something happens and then I'm like, oh, let me go check that out.
I know. I don't do that very often either, but it's funny because a little birdie told me last night about Jason on Primetime talking about snails. So I was like, oh, let me go on here. Let me leave a chat about Jason.
Oh yeah, and
talking
then you
crap
went in there and
about
started
snails.
problems.
No, I just left that one little comment, but yeah, that was fun. But I don't normally go in live streams either, just because, no offense to the person streaming, because I think y'all are great. I just don't. Not as much as I used to.
Sorry, John, I don't want to hit a nerve. What did you do?
Wait, who said that?
Kim and Carl.
Oh.
Kim and Carl, last name was pronounced properly the second time.
Wait. I think it was about...
Dennis and Barb's, do you have the gold ones? That's certainly not. Oh, did you watch Joey's latest? What are you apologizing to me for that for? Listen, everybody should know this about me. And you should be very clear about this. You should never apologize to me unless you know it'll be very clear with me that you've done something that honors or deserves an apology. Trust me, you got to work real hard to actually offend me. Kim and Carl, name I pronounced properly the second time. You've said nothing to warrant a sorry. So don't do that. Don't apologize to me. I mean, you gotta, I'm not going to tell you what to do to make me mad. I'm just saying you got to work real hard.
I know things.
Oh, she knows. Sure.
Yeah.
But I know too. I know things I can say to get a talking to after we're done with the stream. Trust me. But I won't. Because
or it could be so bad I don't talk to you for 3 days.
Then it's like, what have I done now? A lot of people talking about pizza toppings.
Yep.
And y'all are just trying to get mean comments like that person from earlier. People that type out these long paragraphs talking about how horrible this stream is. I know it is. But pizza toppings, I mean, that's a good way to get yourself banned off YouTube. You start talking about that.
You're getting way off topic now. Not talking about fish.
Pepperoni's the only topping that matters. I'm sorry. Nothing else matters.
I like cheese pickled pizza. I love that. But people don't like to make that for me.
Well, probably because it's just weird and nobody ever asks for that. I do like a good jalapeno on pizza too. And I don't mind pineapple, and I don't mind saying it directly to your face. I don't
like pineapples.
I don't mind that on pizza. Adds a little bit of sweetness to it. I don't have a problem.
It's disgusting. Fruit on pizza.
I agree. It doesn't make sense, but it's good. I like that. But it's just pepperoni. That's all that matters. No other topping.
Joe is yelling at me.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get to the bottom of this. What did you do now? What'd she do, Joe? What the hell is wrong with you? Cheese pickle. I know. Seriously. I mean, it's weird, but I don't want to get a talking
He's
to after this.
He's Italian, so it's probably very offensive to him.
So he's Italian. He knows what I'm saying. You go to Naples, and you're going to get cheese or you're going to get pepperoni. That's what you're going to get there, and arugula, and that's it. And that's the way it should be. That's all that should matter. But I do like a Supreme from Pizza Hut from time to time. I'm not going to lie about that.
There was that one restaurant by the Richmond airport, and I don't know why we would go there, but we would. But there was that one pizza restaurant, and they did a good job making me cheese pizza with pickles. It has to be dill pickles. It has to be pickle slices like you get on a McDonald's cheeseburger. Yeah.
17 years. That's how long we've been together. And this is new to me. This is a new conversation. I did not know this.
No, it's not.
It
Okay,
100% is new.
Let's go back to
I'm not
some
saying
strange-
you've never had that. I'm saying me knowing that you like pickles on your pizza, I've never known that.
Yeah, you have. You've literally had conversations on live streams with me about it before. There's proof. There's proof. There's live streams. We've talked about this before. People have heard me talk about this before. It's not the first time.
Pickles on pizza is blasphemous. It's more blasphemous than pineapple. I'm not telling you I wouldn't eat a piece. I'll eat a slice with pepperoni or with pickles on it, just to be weird. I would do that, but yeah, I don't know. This is all new to me.
It's not new to you. You just don't remember.
Oh, well, it could be that.
You have Lisa timers. You just choose to not remember some of the stuff that I say. It's called Lisa timers.
Yeah, that's on both sides of this table, young lady. I'm a simple pepperoni and bacon. Now, see, listen. Bacon's good on anything. And I will eat it on some pizza. Are you kidding me? Of course I will. Look at me. But bacon kind of overpowers the pepperoni because bacon is bacon. So I kind of feel like it's one or the other. If you have bacon and pepperoni, you might as well not have the pepperoni. You know what I mean? It's like kind of a waste.
I don't know. I just think heartburn.
It's like banana peppers with jalapenos. Why would you do that? That's just dumb. Oh, that hurts so bad.
Stop coughing.
Well, I don't want to.
Then don't do it.
I don't know why it's happening. I'm probably talking too much. Yeah, anyway. I got one of those tickles in my throat now, and this is not a good thing because, I've had such a workout on my abs.
I thought you were going to say your ass.
I've been on my ass the last 2 days because of my ferocious working out of my abs that I didn't do. I just woke up with them hurting.
Well, I have a really cool story to tell.
Oh, please do.
So I went to Tractor Supply last night to go pick up some kitty food, and I had I got the 40-pound bag of cat food, and I got big, boxes of the canned food and everything, because this is for the cats that I feed at Frogs Crossing, the colony of cats I've been TNRing and feeding. So I get up there. Oh, no. I got to go backwards just a teeny bit. I went to the garden section and everything. Excuse me, I had a burp. Sorry.
So ladylike.
Well, you know what? There's no filter here. This is me. At least I didn't go bleh. But anyway.
That would be so much funnier if you did.
So I went to the garden section and I got 2 hanging baskets. I was like, I'm going to treat myself to a couple hanging baskets and they make me happy, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, I get up there and the cash register lady, the cashier, she's like, oh my gosh, you've got all this cat food. Do you have a lot of cats and blah, blah, blah. We get to talking about it. And I said, oh, I'm feeding the cats at Frogs Crossing and taking care of them and getting them fixed and stuff. And she was like, that is so sweet of you. you can have those hanging baskets for $1 each, and they were $16.99 each. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so nice. Thank you. Are you sure? You know, I didn't want her to get in trouble. And she said, no, absolutely. And if you want more, you can go get as many as you want for $1 each. And
She filled her trunk up.
I did. I got 6. I just got 6. I didn't want to take advantage, but I spent $6 instead of, I spent $6 on 6 of them instead of $16.99 on each. I just thought that was so cool because I had a set amount put aside of cash that it's my little personal spending money.
Was that the money that I gave you? I think it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I gave you that money.
Yeah, John gave me money. But anyways, I had that set aside, and I was going to get 2 hanging baskets, and now I still have extra money left over. So I was happy about that. There's really nice people out there.
I feel like I need to clarify that. I have a podcast that I do with Jason Adams. And about 3 times a year, Jason and I will pay ourselves something from that podcast. The podcast does not make a lot of money. And so it just basically, the little bit of money that is made there just kind of builds up, and he handles the money because he's smart. And he'll be like, okay, go take this much money out. And I've tried to share it with her whenever that's happened. So that's like, her and I have money that we make. Whatever I make is hers, whatever she makes is mine, that kind of thing, but that's on top of it, the Tank Talk money. And I'm here to tell you, ain't nobody buying vacation homes with this money. We're talking about very small amounts of money. And so I'll give a few dollars of that to her. Most of it to me, of course, but I'll give her some too.
It's fine. And he does that because he knows I take over everything when he does his entire day of Tank Talk. And
yeah, that one day a month is so.
Yeah.
No, I share that money with you because I'm a nice person. That's why.
Yeah. Thank you.
And because I would feel guilty. Because that money to me, I don't know what Jason does with his share. It's none of my business. But that's play money for me. So that's what I use to buy my model paints and my stuff for my hobby. And so that's why it's like, if I'm just going to if that's like my frivolous money, which again, it's this much, it's not a lot, then I might as well share some of it with her.
Yeah, might as well. Randy Hamilton said, Lisa, please ask them about donations. Tractor Supply stores give X amount of food for cats and dogs a month. Call manager ahead of time. They do it for me with our local cat rescue.
Huh.
Oh, I will have to talk to them about that for sure. Because we have a very, 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 very overpopulation of cats out here. And it is not uncommon to see stray dogs running around out here. People just don't care. It's so sad. It's sad. And I know that there is a county next to us where I hate to talk bad about like animal control or anything like that, but this county, there was a situation where a woman had called animal control because there was a dog on the side of the road. He was just injured. He wasn't like, he was still walking around. He wasn't like unable to walk around, but he was injured. And she called animal control to get help. Well, she lived a little bit a ways, from where the dog was, but she went home after she called animal control, and they had come out and they just shot the dog instead of taking it to get help. And it was on the news. Like I know she wouldn't have just left the dog if she had known that was going to happen. She just thought she did her due diligence, calling animal control for them to come pick the dog up, but instead of them having to use their time and resources on taking it to the vet, they just shot it. So that's what happens in the country sometimes, and it's sad.
How many ways can we depress John tonight? John, you don't need to explain anything. I know I don't need to, but I felt obligated to. We're all friends here, right? Except for that one guy. He was kind of a jerk, but we're all friends here. I talk on this live stream
Ooh.
as if I'm just talking to a bunch of my friends. And if I had if I heard something like that, I'd be like, wow, he's one of those controlling husbands, huh? He gives her an allowance that she can go buy plants with. I didn't want anybody taking it like that.
Oh no, I do what I want.
It's so true.
I do it. I do very much anything I want.
Very true. And, well, that's very true. Last Monday's podcast was my favorite one so far. Well, this one coming up on Monday probably isn't going to be. And I'm blaming it all on Adam's. It's all Adam's fault.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm going to tell y'all what it is.
Oh no, don't ruin it.
No, I'm not going to give them the list, but I'm going to tell them what the topic of this week's podcast is. It is our top 5, which actually turned out to be 7 favorite TV shows of all time.
Oh.
Let me tell you something. Jason and I, we've known each other for a long time now. We're as good of friends as you can be. There's really nothing when it comes to fish we haven't talked about. And so it is difficult when you've been doing a podcast for 2 years together. It's difficult to come up with ideas for topics. And we've been doing a lot. Actually, every episode lately has been addressing questions from the audience. And he, last time, he was just like, the night before the stream, he was like, you know what? We should do our top 5 favorite shows, because, it's the off season right now, and, it'd be fun. It'd be something to energize us, blah, blah, blah. And so that's what we did. And let me tell you, it was a blast. And I came up with 7. We were supposed to only do 5. He also came up with 7, only supposed to do 5. And we only had 1 in common.
Oh.
My list of 7 was 6 of them were different than his list. So they are very, very different lists. And there's not a single bit of fish talked about in that episode at all. Hopefully, people don't get mad at that, but.
Well, Joe's not tuning in. He said, thanks for sparing me.
See, that's fine. We will somehow figure out a way to manage without you this week, Joe. But no, it was still a really good episode. But it's not about fish. And so, I know for me, I know I'm not like everybody, especially that jerk from earlier, who's probably, I'm sure, still listening and gets a kick out of every time I say that. You're welcome. If I am a fan of somebody, I'll listen to them talk about anything. I don't care what they're talking about. If I make a connection with that person and I'm a fan of that person, they can talk about whatever they want and I'll listen to it. So that's kind of what we're hoping for, is that everybody listening is listening because, we're all friends. This is what we do. And, I don't know. We'll see. But again, if it bombs, it's Jason's fault, not mine. If it's great, I'm responsible for it being great.
What?
No, it doesn't work that way. No, we fail together. We succeed together. But it was his idea. I'm not going to lie to you. Just like the movies one. We did our top 5 favorite movies. That was also his idea. And if you asked 1,000 listeners of the Tank Talk podcast about those 2 episodes, which one of the 2 guys made the decision to do those episodes, all 1,000 would have said it was my idea. Because you think about Jason. Jason's a science guy. He's all about the fish. He very rarely deviates from it.
No, he does talk about movies and shows and stuff on his live stream sometimes. I've heard when I've popped in a couple times.
Okay. I mean, the only time I've heard him do that is when he's coerced into doing that. I get in trouble for it, but he doesn't get in trouble for it. But anyway, No, it was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy it. If you listen to it on Monday, even you, Joe, hope you enjoy it. I don't know you personally, Joe, but I think knowing what I know about you, you're going to like my list better than you like Jason's. But Jason's list of of shows is great. But mine's better.
You're funny.
If you watched his live streams, you'd know he talks about TVs and movies a lot.
See?
Not music so much.
Because Whip is in there. I've seen him in there. Like, I lurk and don't say stuff sometimes just because.
So listen, Whip. See, you're trying to piss me off tonight. You're not going to piss me off, and you know that. Ask him a question about my stream, would you? Betcha he can't answer. So I don't feel bad about that. We tell each other. Like, Jason and I know not to ask each other, hey, did you watch my video from last week? Because guess what? We know the answer is going to be no.
That's so funny.
Because he's not watching fish content, and neither am I. He's watching motorcycle stuff. I'm watching painting dolls stuff. So I don't feel bad about that. Speaking of feeling bad, Whipsworld, $10 a half an hour ago. I was feeling left out, so take more of my money, I guess.
Aw. Thank you, Whip.
Thank you, Whip. I love breaking Whip's balls. It is fun, particularly when it comes to not making him an Ozzy Osbourne model.
Fish question, is Han still in the discus biz, or has he retired and passed the torch? No. What?
Yeah, he's definitely still in the discus
business. Yeah, that's
business.
what I was going to say. Yeah, but I thought you were going to say, yep, he passed the torch. I'm like, what?
No.
Hold up. No, because you just recently had a conversation with him.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he called me out of nowhere, and I was like, that's a name you don't see on your phone every day. Yeah. And I love talking to him. So
I do too. Hans is the best.
You know, I'm not going to, talk about details that we talked about in our conversation, but yeah, he's still very much in the business, and still very much somebody I get advice from regularly. So there you go.
Great guy.
Whipsworld decided, I'm just going to go for the clean 25 today, and did another 2501. Did a $5.01 super chat, which is adorable.
Thank you, Whip.
Making me spend my money to have you see my comments. Shame on you, John. Sausage over pepperoni every day and twice on Sunday. Now listen, I like a good sausage on pizza. I do. Of course I do.
You're so funny.
Particularly when you're talking about Chicago style pizza. Of course I do. But I'm still going to choose pepperoni over that every time.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say about that. I believe the pizza he bought me was pepperoni when we were at Aquashella. And then when he came here, he brought me 2 frozen pizzas from Pequod's, I believe it was.
Yeah, that's
and I think one of them was cheese and one of them was pepperoni. So he knows. But the other one might have had sausage. I don't remember because it was 4 years ago. But that was very cool. Whip.
Oh, what was the guy? Is his name Andrew Schultz?
Yes.
For Mother's Day, I got tickets from my son to go see Andrew Schultz, right?
Yes.
I said it right? Yeah, he's funny. I just always forget his name, but I'm super excited about that. It's the day after He-Man comes out, so it's going to be a busy weekend. I put it on the calendar.
I'm excited because it's at a small club, too.
Yeah.
Not as small as the one we saw Brad Williams at, but it's a comedy club. It's not a theater. It's a comedy club, and that's super exciting. I'm a big Andrew Schultz fan, so
I'm excited because it's like you get to sit there and watch a show, laugh, and eat popcorn. That's my thing. 2 days in a row, popcorn. Gosh, that's gonna be the best weekend.
Y'all want to hear a funny story about those Andrew Schultz tickets? He called me it was the day before Mother's Day, and he was like, "Dude, I'm struggling here. I need to do this, and I want to get Mom tickets." And I said, okay. That's what he did for me for Father's Day last year, Nate Bargatze. It was awesome. And I'm like, well, what are you thinking? And he said, does Mom like Tim McGraw? And I was like, that's not a good idea. Not that you dislike Tim McGraw. Tim McGraw's awesome.
I'm not a fan. I wouldn't want to go to his concert.
I've seen Tim McGraw live. He is great live. It was a great show. But I was like, no, that would be a mistake. And he said, what about Neil Diamond? And I'm like, no, maybe not. Don't think so. And he's like, well, I don't know what to do. And he's like, there's Weird Al Yankovic. I'm like, as great as that would be.
That would be fun.
But he said it in a row. He said, Patton Oswalt, Weird Al Yankovic, or Andrew Schultz. And I'm like, duh, it's Schultz all day long. Of course. We've watched his specials together.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer. Absolutely Andrew Schultz. And he's like, thank you. So, yeah, I'm responsible for that. Just like you're responsible for Nate Bargatze.
Oh, yeah,
I'm responsible for Schultz. Very different comedians, Nate Bargatze and Andrew Schultz. But
Nate Bargatze was hilarious.
He was awesome. I love that guy. He's one of the comedians I would go and see every year because he's awesome. Yeah, Whiff's World, knock it off, would you? It's getting ridiculous with the super chats tonight. Oh, snap. Lisa just reminded me I was going to ask you a question. Matt Rife, thumbs up or thumbs down?
I like Matt Rife.
And Tim is the only country I like. I too am a fan of Matt Rife and was a fan of Matt Rife before she was.
Oh, he's hilarious.
I can honestly say he's a beautiful man. Come on. But I don't think she's a fan for the same reasons a lot of young ladies are fans of Matt Rife.
I just like him because he's funny.
He's the best crowd worker in the business.
He's got no filter. He says it. He's not worried about hurting people's feelings because he's a comedian and he's supposed to be funny. Don't take it personal. I hate that comedians can't be comedians anymore because they have to worry about offending somebody and hurting their feelings. It's like, that's what comedians do.
Yeah.
Go somewhere if you're worried about getting your feelings hurt. Go see a therapist or something.
Yeah, he's the best crowd worker in the business right now, and I love him. And as far as Tim McGraw goes, I saw him, it was probably like 1995. He was an opener for Aaron Tippin. That's how long ago this was. Because you're like, Aaron Tippin, who's that? Exactly. For Aaron Tippin was great.
Is he married to Faith Hill?
Tim McGraw is, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
When I saw Tim McGraw, Indian Outlaw was out, and Don't Take the Girl had just come out. And so even then, he was a bigger star than Aaron Tippin was because of Don't Take the Girl. Like, Don't Take the Girl had been out for a couple of months, and it was the biggest song in the world. And he was already on a tour as an opener for Aaron Tippin. And so, he wasn't going to be like, I'm big time now, I'm going to bail out. No, he stayed with the tour, and I thought that was awesome. And he closed the show with the Joker from Steve Miller.
Oh, I love that.
And it was a better version than Steve Miller.
Oh, no way. No.
Now, I have an interesting story about this.
No.
Okay.
I like Steve Miller better.
Steve Miller's Joker is one of the best songs that's ever been made. It's just a fact.
Yes.
When he did that live, I was like, this was amazing. It was so good. I was telling you about it recently. I was telling you how good that was. And then I went to YouTube and I found Tim McGraw doing the Joker, and I watched it, and it was horrible. It wasn't the show that I was at. Like I said, the show I was at was in 1995. Apparently, Tim McGraw's been closing his shows with the Joker forever, like that he always does. It's like Billy Joel closing with Piano Man. I mean, so I guess that's his thing. And so I saw a couple of performances of that, and it was not good. Certainly not as good as I remembered. But Tim McGraw is probably in my top 5 country artists that I've seen live, he's absolutely in the top 5 as far as performers goes. He was excellent. And he was brand new. I mean, all he had was Indian Outlaw and Don't Take the Girl. That's all that was out at the point. He wasn't married to Faith Hill and have multi-platinum albums, and he's an actor, and he wasn't that yet. He was just starting out. Aaron Tippin, he's OG, fabulous. I loved Aaron Tippin. We actually got to meet Aaron Tippin after the show, and it was awesome. He was a really good dude, and that was a great show. But Tim McGraw outshined him for sure. He was great. But anyway, what are you doing?
You lost me on Tim McGraw.
Oh, and by the way, it's Garth Brooks, it's Martina McBride, it's Tim McGraw, it's Travis Tritt, and I don't know who the 5th one would be.
I like Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson was a good show too. I saw Alan Jackson, and guess who opened up for him? Faith Hill. Again,
I saw the Judds in concert. I really liked them a lot.
that was probably 1995.
What?
It was mid-90s. I saw everybody in the mid-90s. Any country act that was out in the mid-90s, including Garth, yes, I saw them. All of them. Yep. There's not one you can ask that I didn't see live back then. I used to go to country concerts probably twice a month back then. Any idea when the Oscar shirts will have 5X sizes? Please, please, please. I don't know.
Oh.
Because I don't know where to get them from. Although, last time I talked about this, Corey gave me a really good tip on a supplier for shirts. Very appreciative of that. I have not yet purchased shirts from them because, we put all our money into buying fish. But I will be. That's where we'll end up getting shirts from. But I don't know. I don't want to do the same shirt all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're going to do shirts again, I want to do something different.
Oh, we've come up with some good ones. Some funny ones.
I really would like to incorporate, I'll say it to your face, some kind of a way.
Definitely, I'll say it to your face. I say beta. I don't care if you say beta. Say it to your face. That's what I want.
George Jones with Johnny Cash and the Carter family. Now, I never did get to see Johnny Cash. I did see George Jones, second row, center stage, shook his hand from the stage. Yep, did that. And that was a great show. Saw him in Nashville at a very small venue. And that was awesome. That weekend, we also saw Alabama, Diamond Rio, Martina McBride. She was 8 months pregnant and still hit every note. I'm a big Martina McBride fan. And there was one more that we saw that weekend too. And it was awesome. My first exposure to Martina McBride was opening up for Garth Brooks in 1992. He was on the Rope in the Wind tour. I went and saw him. It was the best show I've ever been to in my life. And she opened up for him. So there you go. Brooks and Dunn. Now, damn it. That's the one band I have not seen. How dare you bring up the one band I haven't seen? At least I'm going to be honest with you. I could tell you I've seen them, but I haven't. Damn it. I guess I lied to you. I didn't mean to, but I guess I did. And there's super chats that I missed.
Oh.
And the YouTube chat is just not being cooperative tonight. And it's pissing me off. Maybe because it's 9:35. I think YouTube is like, hey, y'all, you're supposed to be done by now. I think they know. Let me try to get back to this. And then you can say goodbye to everybody. Oh, we just lost half our audience there. But if I say that. Okay, here we are. Oh my goodness, there's quite a few. Unknown user. with the $5 super chat. Oh, it's the Oscars. Yeah, my bad. I did kind of already answer that. When we get more shirts, we will include the 5XL sizes. I just don't know when that's going to be. And the thing is this. I'm not being a salesman, but for every one 5XL shirt, we just know this from experience, we sell like 20 XLs. So we don't buy nearly as many of the 5X. So when we do get them in, you're probably going to want to get it quick because they'll sell out fast. And I know that probably makes you say, well, then why wouldn't you buy more? Because if we bought a bunch more, we would sit on them forever. Nobody would buy them. It's weird. I don't understand why that happens, but it's true.
It is.
Crazy in Love Asian. I finally able to chat. Got home from work early. CPD is strong and doing well. Okay. My shenanigans is enough to drive you mad. Never. You could never drive me mad. You got to work a lot harder than that.
I want to answer this question really quick. Because Doxy Diane has asked it a couple of times. My mystery snail has been floating for several days and not seen him out. It's not empty and his trapdoor is hard. Is he really dead? And I believe you answered that, because everybody's like, have you smelled him? And I believe you said you did, and there is no smell. If I'm correct, I think I saw that answer. I've had that happen before, and I've, got a little worried and been like, oh, well, let me take them out and stick them in a little container with, like this much water so that they're covered, but they're in a container by themselves. And I stick like a little, like, Cats Aquatics calcium chip in there or something. And algae wafer or something, but keep them in the container by themselves and just watch and see if there's movement, if they move out of that area, if they end up eating, keep an eye on them. And just, I don't know why that happens. I'm not going to sit here and try to act like I do, but at least if the snail is on its way out, it's not going to foul up your tank. But at the same time, I have had them come back, and they're fine. You just give them a little time. It's almost like putting them in their own little quarantine area, but I don't put them in another tank. I just stick them in like a bowl of the fish water that they had been in. And of course, room temperature-ish, if your room is super cold, then you are going to want to probably do something different. But if it's anywhere, like 68 to 80, you should be fine. But I would give it a try, just sticking him in a container by himself for a little while, just to watch and see if he ends up moving around on his own.
Def L, I'm assuming that is Def Leopard, because what else would it be? Will play Wacken this year. Not going. So I immediately thought exactly what you're thinking. What the hell is Wacken? So I did a search on that, and apparently it is a music festival in Germany. I didn't know that until you just said that. Let me tell you something. As someone who has seen Def Leppard, I believe 5 times, you're probably not making a mistake. But I saw them in their prime. I saw them on the Hysteria tour. I saw them on the Do You Want to Get Rock tour, whatever that album name was. And then I think I've seen them 2 or 3 times since then. I haven't seen them since we've been together. So it's been at least 17 years since I've seen them. They are fantastic live. But I think, maybe they're getting a little older. And I don't know if Joe can hit them notes anymore. And a lot of the band members have passed away. And so I don't know. I don't know what their show is like now. But they were great live. Listen, if you don't like that era of pyromania and hysteria, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, that's some of the best music. Unbelievable. I love Def Leppard so much. I don't know that I would go see them today, though, because I don't know what a 74-year-old Joe Elliott's really going to have for me.
I can't even imagine.
How old is that sumbitch? I don't even know how old he is now, but he's
no.
at least in his late 60s. Let's see. 66. I was right. I mean, he's still getting out there and doing it, so I'm not going to criticize the man. And he's one of the best singers from the 80s, but yeah, you know, at 66, how much you going to be out there doing? I don't know. Talk to Mick Jagger, I guess.
Ew.
I mean,
I want to say some thank yous. So I have been very fortunate to have people donate to the kitties from Amazon Wishlist, and I wanted to say thank you so much to Leslie Perry, Joe Provenzano, and Curtis Crump. Thank you. And I also want to say thank you to the people that have donated to the PayPal for doing the TNR and the vet care and, you know, just everything that has to do with the cats when it comes to taking them to the vet or any medical things. Trust me, it comes in handy because I've been having to spend a lot on the TNR and stuff. So thank you to Terran Nation, Jerry Goebel and Ann, Dennis McElvey, Sherry Coleman, and Curtis Crump. Thank you so much. It helps. Trust me, it helps so much.
I caught Rick Savage's guitar pick in 1984. You want to talk about Def Leppard in their prime? 1984. Hello. That was it. I could talk about Def Leppard all night long. I love that band. I love them so much. There is a few albums from the 80s that I would have no problem putting on, listening all the way through multiple times. Not Diver Down. Why did I say that? Ronnie James Dio. Come on. Stop it with the name. I don't remember the name. Holy Diver. No, it's got Holy Diver and Rainbow in the Dark on it. I think the album's called Holy Diver. Who cares? That Dio album, yeah, that one. Appetite for Destruction. Everything Metallica released in the 80s and everything Def Leppard released in the 80s. I could listen to any of that on loop and be thrilled. I'll say it to your face. But who is embarrassed to admit they're a Def Leppard fan? I don't know anybody. I mean,
Yeah.
what are they going to be compared to Wham? Come on. The nerd from Beavis and Butthead wore the Wham shirt.
Wham?
Well,
What's wrong
see,
with
I
Wham?
wouldn't admit it if I did. But Def Leppard,
Why wouldn't you admit that?
not Wham. I meant Winger. I meant to say
Oh,
Winger.
Okay.
I listened to Wham. I did.
Because, hello,
Yeah.
George Michael was the you-know-what. I was so daggone sad when I found out he was gay because I was going to marry him one day.
You thought.
I loved him. Ugh.
For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, I don't think there was as many people disappointed when they found out Elton John was gay. But George Michael, that broke a lot of hearts
It
when he
did.
announced that. Because all the women were like, wait, what? We've been fantasizing about him for a decade and you're going to tell me this? What?
Yeah, that was like, oh, no.
Wow, Hysteria tour. I'm jealous. It was great. Def Leppard was great in concert back then. And then I've seen him a couple of times after Stephen Clark died. And the guy that replaced him's name is escaping me. I've got a Funko Pop of him that you bought me for Christmas.
Yeah.
I can't remember it, but I've seen him a couple of times with him, and he's great too. But that original lineup with Stephen Clark and everything, that was so good. They sounded so good live, about as good as Metallica did back then live. I see a lot of stuff with Metallica now. They're getting a little older too, but yeah, Metallica live sounded like they were just playing the CD. I mean, and that's what I like. I want to hear it like that. I don't like Adam Duritz and Van Morrison and these artists that get up on stage and completely change their songs that made them popular. I don't like that. I like you to get up on stage and do the song like I've heard it a million times. And Def Leppard did that, and so did Metallica. Like, Metallica's probably when I saw him in 92, probably the tightest I've ever seen anybody live.
This is funny. Vox Guitars Rock says, I was air drumming to Zeppelin in the car and dropped a stick out the window, so had to switch to Def Leppard.
That's so funny. You didn't write that joke. Somebody told you that one, and bravo to them, because that is hilarious. And also kind of mean, but also still funny. Listen, you got to respect the man. He learned how to play the drums with his feet. Give me a break. I mean, I would never be able to play the drums because I could never coordinate hands and feet at the same time.
Oh, gosh, no.
But that man had to learn how to do his entire left side with his foot. That's insane. You got to respect it.
There's this really cool kid that does the drums for like heavy metal band. Like he repeats it, you know, what other people have done, but he does so good. I follow him on Facebook. I've sent you things of him before. He's like, I don't know. Gosh, I think it shows him starting off when he was like 3 or 4 playing the drums. His dad got him into it, and he's like 13 or 14 now.
Wow.
But he's awesome.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't think he's from America. I could be wrong. I think he's from somewhere else.
Ricky Martin. Is Ricky Martin gay? Is he? I don't know if he is, but I believe that's what you're saying when you said Ricky Martin as well. Like, women were disappointed, but did he come out as gay? I don't know that.
I have no idea.
But if he did, then yeah, there's a lot of broken hearts over that.
I was never a fan of Ricky Martin.
I wouldn't admit it if I was. When it's for charity, because of his music, not because of him. Stop it. When it's for charity, take that. Let's keep on talking about great bands like the pinkest of the Floyd or the bluest of the Oyster Cult.
True.
Well,
Oyster
but
Cult.
it's Blue Oyster Cult. I mean, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You think the band's name was Blue Oyster Crew? Shows how much she knows. She says she's a classic rock fan.
No, I don't know about that.
I go through waves with my Pink Floyd fandom. Not a Roger Waters fan, but a Rutherford fan. And you know, I go through waves. Right now, I'm not on a wave, but I do like their music. But I don't. Why did I say Rutherford? It shows I'm in pain, and I don't know what I'm saying right now, because his name is not Rutherford, and his name completely escapes me right now, because I'm in a bad place. And come on, y'all, the 2 singers for Pink Floyd, Roger Waters. Why can't I think of the other one's name? Somebody's already put it in the chat by now. I hope.
I don't know.
I'm not getting off of here until somebody puts it in there. Michael Rutherford was Genesis. David Gilmour, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I said Michael Rutherford. I don't know where that came from.
It came right from your mouth.
Well, it did, but I don't know why it came from my mouth. But yeah.
Yeah.
And Blue Oyster Cult, I've always liked them, but I've never been like, oh my God, put on Blue Oyster Cult, like, you know. But I definitely like them. But I'm gonna assume that you are from Europe, and so it's really impressive to me that you're bringing up these bands that. Well, I mean, Pink Floyd is a European band, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying right now.
Like
but Def Leppard was great in
the
concert.
Beatles? Don't you love the Beatles?
Oh, yeah, they're the best. Yeah, I just love them so much. They make me a lot of enemies here. Van Halen, yeah, forget about it. 5150, I'll say it to your face. Favorite Van Halen album. And I'm not afraid to admit it. Screw David Lee Roth. I'm a Sammy guy. saying it. I'm saying it to your face. I'm a Sammy guy. And I'll go to my grave being a Sammy guy.
Oh, goodness. I'm a high school teacher, and I had a student ask me if Billy Joel was in the Beatles. I almost cried. These poor deprived kids these days. That's hilarious.
I watched a Rick Beato video the other day, and he was talking about an article that was put out about the 30 or 50 best songwriters ever in music. Billy Joel was not on that list. That you instantaneously lose all credibility if you don't put Billy Joel on that list. I'm sorry. I don't think, well, Dylan was on that list, and he was high on that list. But how could you not put Billy Joel on that list? Come on. He owned the 80s and the 90s.
I mean,
Forget
I was
about
never
it.
a fan of him, but he does deserve that.
Of course he does.
So, and that's just me personally, just not being a fan of that music. It's not him.
The list had Beyonce and Jay-Z on it,
Well, Beyonce's good.
but not Billy Joel. I'm not saying Beyonce's not good. I'm not saying Jay-Z's not good.
I don't
But
care.
them on the list and not Billy Joel? Who are you talking to? That's just dumb. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember any of the other anything else from the list, but I know that pissed me off. Clapton was like number 15. Yeah, I mean, Eric Clapton's a great songwriter, but how are you not going to have Billy Joel on there? Beyonce's not a songwriter. Well, maybe she wasn't on there, but I think she was. Blue Oyster Cult was from Long Island. I said Pink Floyd. I didn't say Blue Oyster Cult. Did I? If I did, I didn't mean to. I said Pink Floyd was a European band. Because they are. Beyonce's awful. I'm not saying she's awful. She's done some songs that are beautiful. I don't have any conflict there. But to put her on a list and not Billy Joel is just dumb.
Well, I know the song that I used to say was like our song back when we first met was the Halo song. I love that song.
Okay.
I felt like it was our song back then when we met. So whenever I hear it, it reminds me of us.
It's because you think I'm such an angel. That's so sweet.
Have you listened to the song?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, of course I've heard it, but I haven't paid attention. It's a good song. I don't know what they're talking about. They have Pink Floyd, Black Sabbath, and Iron Maiden. Who has that? European bands? Yeah. All of them. Was Taylor Swift on there too? Yep, sure was. Taylor Swift, say whatever you want to say. That broad can write a hit.
Oh,
You
she
can't
writes
take that away
about
from
us,
her.
Her exes and complains and whines and cries.
That's all
about
Billy
her
Joel wrote
exes.
about too.
I know, but it's every song. You know what to expect. Now, there's a few of her songs I do like.
That's
I'm
all
not-
anybody ever writes about.
No, I mean, she is just. I had her on one day, well, a lot. And I was listening, and it was like really listening. And I'm like, oh my gosh, every damn song is about somebody hurting her feelings and breaking up. And all the ex boyfriends each had their own song. I can't wait to hear what the Travis Kelce one is going to be like.
That's horrible. Did they break up?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
follow
who
them.
cares?
I don't think they do.
I
It
work.
would. Has she put out a new album?
Yeah, she needs inspiration for the next album. I work with a kid that got stripped of his black card for not knowing who Michael Jackson, Prince, Jimi Hendrix, Samuel Jackson, or Morgan Freeman are. Well, he deserved it. Listen. You deserve to be stripped of any card. How do you not know those people? I mean, come on. Whether they're black or not, it makes no difference. Those are some of the biggest names in entertainment that have ever existed. I'll say it to your face again. Huge Michael Jackson fan. And I don't care what you think about that.
Oh gosh,
If you're 51 years old like me, white, black, Hispanic, doesn't matter. If you didn't like Michael Jackson back in the 80s, you weren't listening to music.
Somebody said now they're getting married. You know, she's retiring.
Well, she's not going to have anything to write about because she can't write happy songs.
No, she's retiring. She's never going to put anything else out again because she's going to be married and happy. I'm just being silly. I don't hate Taylor Swift. It's just, you know what I mean.
Anyway, it's 9:56.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then we should probably get off here now.
You suggested, because I was in so much pain starting the stream, you were like, we should just cut it off at 9 o'clock. And now here we are, 10 o'clock. It's my fault. I'll take responsibility for it. Michael is great. No denying that. I'm disappointed that we didn't go and see that movie. I do want to go see that movie because we lived through that. And I was such a tremendous fan of that era of Michael Jackson, the 80s.
Yeah.
Forget about it. There was not a better entertainer on the planet.
He was awesome.
We had the best entertainer to ever live and the best athlete to ever live at the same time. And both of them had the initials MJ. What are the odds? Both of them were named Michael.
Oh, and your favorite cat now is MJ.
It's true.
Mary Jane.
Yeah.
She's so cute. I rescued her from Frogs Crossing.
She is a sweetheart. I put her to bed every night because you don't want to.
Because she cuddles with me. She likes to lay in bed and lay there with me while I watch my TV show on Netflix. Yeah, she's adorable.
I'm going to say this and then I want to get off of here. I'm somebody that is always on the search for the next 3D model to print.
Yep.
And I so badly want to do a 3D print and paint, and I would do a video about it on the I Like to Paint Dolls channel of the Michael Jackson zombie from Thriller. In a heartbeat, I would do that. Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. That first shot of him when she pans over and he's the zombie with the eyes, and oh my God, are you kidding me?
He's wearing the red jacket.
Oh, yes. That is one of the holy grail models that I want to do. So bad. Yeah. A close second would be him as the werewolf. But that was still a little bit kind of silly. But the zombie one, absolutely. I would do that. The second I saw that it was available, I would do that model. And I haven't found it yet. So there's that. And then there is the final scene from the Karate Kid, which I just did a Karate Kid model, and it's great, and I'm proud of it. But it's not this scene. It is the last scene with Daniel-san in the crane technique, and Johnny's like this, and the ref is between them just before he delivers the kick to Johnny's face. That one is my other holy grail. That and Michael Jackson as the zombie.
That Karate Kid one you did, though, was amazing.
Thank you. I love it.
It is amazing. And that bonsai tree. What? Kidding me?
I almost texted that to Rack and said, I'm a bonsai guy now. Because it has a bonsai tree in the model. You'll actually get to see that model on Sunday's video if you watch literally the very last thing in the video is that Karate Kid model, if you want to see that.
Yeah, you did amazing on that.
Illegal kick to the face, point Johnny, LaRusso loses. No can defend. I listen, I don't know if it was an illegal kick or not, but that was the greatest scene of my childhood, period. Yeah. I saw that in the theaters in 1985 and it changed my life. So that's what I want to do. I want to do that model. And Michael Jackson Thriller came out the same year. Both of those I want to do. I'm getting chills thinking about those. I would love to do those so much. There's one person that did the Karate Kid one, but it's 32 millimeter.
Oh.
So I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that? Can't nobody work with that. I need at least, anyway, stop it. What are you doing? I would need it to be at least 1/6 scale. So that's the dream. That's the holy grail. Anybody knows of either of those models, and listen, I only do the best quality stuff, so don't be sending me some nonsense.
This is true.
If you find it out there, send me the link to that. I will immediately buy those files unless
what have
they're...
I created?
It's your fault, 100%.
I know.
100%, and you can never take that back.
So they're talking about Chuck Norris. You saw one, you showed me one today of Chuck Norris, but I didn't like that one.
Because you didn't see Chuck Norris when he was in his 20s. That's why.
Chuck Norris with brown hair just seems weird to me. Like that color hair that they had, I didn't like that.
I mentioned this earlier, and then that one guy got mad at me. One of the Patreons that I follow, Wicked 3D, offered a special where you can get 3 movie sets for $20. And I've taken advantage of these in the past, and they're great deals because they're usually $20 per file. So you can get 3 of them. And one of them was The Way of the Dragon with Bruce Lee kicking Chuck Norris in the face. And so he's like this. Yeah. But then they also offer a bust of Chuck Norris, which I'm not a bust guy. And she was like, that doesn't look like Chuck Norris. And I'm like, well, you didn't know him when he was in his 20s.
That one, the Predator one, though, was really cool.
The Predator one was great. The Bloodsport one was great. It's Jean-Claude. Again, same exact diorama, except it's Jean-Claude Van Damme kicking Bolo Young in the face. The final scene of Bloodsport, which is awesome. It's going to be hard for me to not do that. And then the other ones that I want to get, they did a Home Alone one, which is Kevin, Harry, and Marv, which is awesome, except Kevin's holding 2 hair dryers, and I don't remember that. I don't remember where that came from, but it's still really cool. The Lethal Weapon one is okay, except Mel Gibson looks like Corbin Burnson, so I don't know about that one. The Back to the Future one's great.
Oh, yeah, that was for sure.
And the Predator one is great, the Terminator one. So, yeah, I'm going to have plenty of models to do coming up in the near future. And I will be doing videos of them in the I Like to Paint Dolls channel. So if you didn't hear me talking about that, I'm going to start uploading videos to a channel that's called I Like to Paint Dolls, and it's all about painting dolls. So if you're interested in that, go over there and subscribe. If you're subscribed to Kicking Butts, which is a channel of mine, an old one, you're already subscribed because that's the channel that I'm putting these videos on. So there you go.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to everybody.
Well, I like cats.
I know. And I don't roll my eyes when you talk about them.
I haven't been rolling my eyes. What are you talking about?
Hold on a second. The name Bruce Willis has popped up in the chat twice now.
Oh, boy.
That's another one.
Yeah.
That you will see in Sunday's video. Because, yes, I have already printed a 1/6 scale John McClane model that is awesome. And it's going to be the one that I paint immediately after Ozzy. And I will be doing a video on that one, too.
I like Bruce Willis. He was a good guy. I mean, he's still a good guy, but you know what I'm saying.
John McClane is one of the best movie characters ever. Why? Because if we're being honest with each other, Bruce Willis is a good-looking man, but he's kind of like an average man. He's not, if you think about when that movie came out, I think it came out in like 91. When Die Hard came out, that was in the middle of Arnold Schwarzenegger's prime, Jean-Claude Van Damme's prime, Sylvester Stallone's prime, all these godlike men. Bruce Willis just looks like a guy. Yeah. But the John McClane character was the best. And I can't wait to do that model. It's going to be so much fun.
You didn't put my my cat short up. You said you were.
Yeah, we never got to it. You want me to put it up right now? Yeah. Oops, I did not mean to click that button. I already have it pulled up, just so you know.
So these kittens will be available in about a week or so after they've gotten their vaccines and they've gone to the vet. Just so you know, because they have to be 6 weeks old before they can get vaccinated.
And here they are.
Your morning eyes, I could stare like watching stars.
There you go.
Aren't they so cute?
You're going to take those to Mark's?
Yes. And then, gosh, 3 or 4 or 5 weeks, there's going to be Penelope's kittens. But yeah, so. Anyways, if you're interested, you can email me at lisah@rootsandwhiskers.com. Yep.
Get yours today.
Yeah. And because I like all of you all so much, you get to choose first. Anyways, well, are you ready?
Yeah,
Go?
oh, I've been ready.
All right. Well, that was fun. It's been a fun night. Thank you all for hanging in there and hanging out with us and, all the good stuff. It's been a lot of fun. Except, turtle person, you can, go somewhere else. Nobody cares about you anyway.
And F yourself, too,
Yeah,
by the way.
you can F yourself. But anyway, thank you for the super chats and the gifted memberships and just chatting with us. It was great. And thank you, mods. But talk to you all later. Bye.
I'm going to go feel sorry for myself now and paint Ozzy.